Overview of the Russian military crisis. The Russian military, once considered a disciplined and formidable force, inadequate mental health support, and overwhelming stress from prolonged deployments. Mass shootings, incidents within. Multiple reports indicate mass shootings within Russian military units. While official statements are scarce, social media leaks and investigative journalism reveal shocking patterns of internal violence. Soldiers under extreme pressure, poor supervision, and harsh disciplinary measures are at higher risk of committing acts against their comrades. Analysts estimate dozens of incidents in the past year alone. Suicides, a growing epidemic. Suicides among Russian soldiers are increasing. Contributing factors include poor equipment, long deployments, exposure to combat trauma. Provide basic care. Psychological breakdown, PTSD and trauma. Post-traumatic stress disorder and acute mental breakdowns are prevalent. Soldiers stationed near active combat zones experience panic attacks. Analysts warn that unchecked, psychological breakdowns threaten the effectiveness of the entire military. Leadership failures and poor supervision. Many incidents of violence and suicides trace back to leadership failures. Officers, often inexperienced or overwhelmed, cannot provide adequate guidance, resulting in both violence and mental collapse among soldiers. Equipment and logistic strain. Beyond human factors, logistical challenges worsen the crisis. Soldiers report lack of proper equipment, insufficient food, and harsh living conditions. The strain of extended deployments under these circumstances fuels frustration, fear, and despair, contributing to internal violence and psychological breakdown. Regional patterns of crisis. Data shows that certain regions are disproportionately affected. Frontline military districts, especially those closest to Ukraine, report higher rates of suicides, internal violence, and psychological disorders. Analysts suggest these patterns reflect both operational stress and systemic neglect. Social media and leaks. Much of what we know comes from social media leaks, whistleblowers, and investigative journalists. Soldiers share testimonies online, providing insight into their daily struggles. While authorities often ignore these reports, they reveal the true human cost of prolonged deployments and poor command structures. Implications for military readiness. A military weakened by internal violence, suicides, and mental collapse cannot maintain combat effectiveness. Analysts warn that morale issues, psychological breakdowns, and lack of cohesion threaten operational readiness. Commanders face immense challenges in balancing strategy, logistics, and human resources under these conditions. Conclusion: the continuing crisis. The crisis within the Russian military is far from over. Without structural reforms, leadership improvements, and mental health support, these trends will continue. The human cost is immense, and the implications for national security and military operations are profound. The battlefield extends beyond the front lines, deep into the minds of its own soldiers.